Not everybody's in it for the beefy.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are back and we are thrilled to be with you. Welcome to another episode of the Digital Grid Players Go Live. And 2020 has been a rough year so far. It's a bit like a warm plate of chocolate chip cookies and being so excited for that first bite. And you take that first bite and only discover that it's raisin. But you hold out hope. Maybe the second cookie is chocolate chip, but it's raisin. And the third, and then the fourth. And suddenly the whole dozen turns out to be nothing but raisin. And you have eaten the entire plate. And they're all raisin. And you hope, and you hope, and you hope, but nothing but raisin.
You gonna be okay, Stacy?
What? Oh, yeah. What was I talking about? 2020. That's right. Sorry about that. Well, the year is no fun. There's been no graduations, no pool parties, and most disappointingly, no big summer movies. How depressing is that? We have to watch them on Apple Plus. Ew. Yeah. Well, we here at the Greeley Station have decided to bring award-winning improvisational cinema right to your screens, just like we did in the last episode. Because as they say in Hollywood, if something kind of works once, well, keep doing it until it gets old. Now, as we all know, every great movie experience.
That's also my personal life motto.
You've been doing a great job at it.
Thank you.
So as we know, every great movie begins with movie trailers, and we've got them for you again in our first game called Trailer Trash. So I'm going to pick two players and then provide the voiceover for the trailer as our two players act out the scene. So our first trailer features Shane and Daniel. Players, are you ready?
Rock and roll.
All right, here we go. Sean can't keep up with those monthly bills. That's you, Shane. Yeah, thank you. Jason.
There is just no way I am ever going to get on top of these Blockbuster late fees.
Jason can almost afford that scuba certification.
If I can make $300 more, I get to dive with the breathing apparatus on.
All they need is money.
We need money because we've got no money. Stuff costs money. My dad was right.
I have Blockbuster late fees, so that's the state of my life.
So you work at the Blockbuster? Why don't you get like a employee discount?
I didn't say I work there. I said I have the late fees.
I just assumed you're there so often. I just assumed you worked there.
They closed. I'm in debt to them.
Then wouldn't.
So what's the fastest way to get money that you did not earn?
Sell the VHS tapes we still have from Blockbuster.
You steal it.
Or that. I know a guy who runs a grocery store. We could rob the grocery store. He's negligent.
So they have to use their brains.
We're gonna be in trouble there, aren't we?
And their bodies.
Wait, what was your name again? I'm Sean. What's yours?
I think my name is Jason.
Jason. Oh,
we're striking out on the brains.
Oh, yeah. Jason, I do not believe that my tongue will fit there.
Well, how? Okay, look, if you can think of another way to make some money, I'm open to hearing it.
They'll take what they need, plus a little extra.
So now we need to steal some more stuff. I feel like this is not going to go well for us.
No, sorry.
This summer, they are thieves thieving thieves. Coming soon. That's it.
Wow.
Hey.
Thieves.
Massive
Wow, that's
diversity.
definitely a movie for Apple Plus.
That was actually,
Yeah.
I think that was the first
About
draft
right.
of the movie Sneakers.
It was a Quibi.
That one's direct,
In
Quibi.
10 parts.
No wonder that
direct to
lasted so long.
Blockbuster Video. That one.
Yeah, seriously. I feel like we burned through our entire showtime just with that one trailer right there.
It's an epic.
All right.
Epic. Oh.
Let's go to the next one. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Sam and Kim, you are up.
Okay.
Nobody threw a better Christmas party than Cora and her dog, Nutmeg.
Nutmeg, I've made 6 hams. This is gonna be the best year ever.
Until Ivy and her kids, Comet and Vixen, moved in next door.
Hi. We're so happy that we're neighbors.
I didn't make enough ham for you. What are you doing here?
Oh.
And threw their own party.
Mom, this is the best party ever.
I know.
The day before Cora's party.
I can't believe they're having a party before my party. They're gonna use up all of the holiday spirit. What are we gonna do?
Evil plan.
Was there enough Christmas cheer for them both?
Ugh, Nutmeg, pour me another glass of Christmas cheer. I'm gonna need 3 more to get through today.
Comet Vixen, the same.
This holiday season, Cora is making a list.
Ham, Christmas cheer, Valium.
And Ivy's decking the halls.
Right there,
Come at
you
me,
Mom.
Cora. Come at me.
No one hits our mama.
In order to be nice, they'll have to get naughty.
Yeah.
Finally, I have a place to put all of my leftover 4th of July ammunition right under her house.
This winter, there's actually a war on Christmas. Opening Thanksgiving.
I'll give you a happy holiday.
Woo!
Wonderful.
Too many hams.
Wow. That's the movie I'd pay to see, I think.
Yeah, starring Melissa McCarthy.
That's a Christmas movie that just keeps going every year.
Mhm.
Every year.
That's a Pure Flix
It's
It's
special.
the gift that just keeps giving.
Shane. Yeah, War on Christmas Part 3, War on Christmas Operation Iraqi Freedom.
There you go.
Hashtag mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Christmas accomplished.
Mr. Accomplished.
Final trailer. Abe and Katie, are you ready?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, here we go. For 15 years, Dexter Duncan has led a double life.
Two lives. One over here, one over there.
But so has Annie, his wife.
2 lives. One over here, one over there.
And these two worlds are about to collide.
What will happen if both of my lives came together? That would be a disaster.
He's a spy.
Stop!
She's also a spy.
I was a spy first.
For a
But
different
I-
country.
Ooh.
What? Which of your double
We're
lives is this?
married. Is this your left or is this your right?
If you have to ask, then you don't deserve to know.
And on their anniversary,
And on our anniversary, I planned the whole thing. We're gonna have dinner. I'm going to walk.
You said.
the truth comes out.
I'm leading more than 2 lives. How many are you leading?
Do you want me to be entirely honest with you? Because I don't have enough fingers to count them all.
The truth
Fingers
comes out
and
that they both hate their jobs.
That was different than
I
what I
wanted
was.
to quit for ages. You have too.
I've kind of just been pretending to still do the spy stuff because they'd never really check in on me.
And the per diem's just really nice.
I mean, to be fair though, like it's pretty amazing how quickly you can spend the per diem on chili cheese Fritos. Like it's just gone.
Right, I know we're married. You buy them all the time.
But for
very-
Dexter and Annie, love gets lethal. Coming this summer, Till Treason Do Us Part. Oh, hurt.
I feel like that one had Brad Pitt and Angela Jolie in it.
Yes.
For sure.
I've always felt like I was an Angelina.
I thought so too.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's the lips.
I know.
Exactly.
Supple yet inviting.
Okay.
All right, we're going to move on. We're going to move on from trailers into our feature presentation. This is movie scenes. And in this game, I'm going to give 2 of our favorite players their characters and genre of the film, and they get to come up with the rest. And just when they start getting comfortable, I'm going to switch up the genre on them, and world-class comedy is created. All right. Katie and Sam, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's play. This is called The Rink of Perspiration. Eloise, who is played by Katie, is a chain-smoking former figure skater working at a truck stop, desperate for another shot. PJ, played by Sam, is a disgraced National Hockey League coach, and she's going to do anything to train another champ. Your genre is sports. Go.
You ever heard of Tony Harding?
Of
I
course.
whacked both knees.
Eloise, you don't need to try to impress me. I've seen your work. I know you. I know you.
I have no idea who you are. What's
That's
your
fine.
name?
You can call me PJ, short for pajamas.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You look warm and inviting like pajamas too.
I know. I was born and my mother looked at me and said pajamas. So. But
Wow.
PJ, you're not my mother. PJ. And PJ's here to get you back on the ice.
PJ, I don't think I can ever go back on the ice. I'm too addicted to the nicotine.
But you know what? Give me that cigarette. Give me that, and
No!
I'm throwing it on the ground.
And freeze. You're in a natural disaster now.
PJ, everything's frozen.
I know,
Only
Eloise.
we can survive the frozen state because we're skaters. What's everyone else gonna do?
All right, get that backpack on. You know what, Eloise? I saved this for you. Your last cigarette.
You know
need You're gonna need it. Now let's skate on out of here
everyone out.
and save the world.
And scene.
Eloise, you sound like my Aunt Edna.
I love that the second the cigarette left my hand, I just didn't use the voice anymore.
No.
That's what I was wondering too.
Cured. Cigarettes
Yeah.
out of your hand.
Yeah.
Look, Dare taught me well.
I thought maybe it was the earthquake that cured your voice or something. I wasn't sure.
It wasn't an earthquake. The earth froze.
Oh, the earth froze. Oh, I missed that part.
It was very clear.
Yeah, she said the earth froze. That's how we knew the earth froze.
I usually tune out half of what she says anyway, so you know.
That explains a lot.
Yep. All right, let's move on to scene 2, shall we?
If we must.
Abe and Daniel, you are
Here we
up.
go.
Abe, you are playing Paulie, the patriarch of a shady casino with ties to the mob. You're pushy, you're combative, but you have a soft spot for cats. Daniel, you're Merv, a driver and errand man, desperate to get out of the business and have a life. We're going to start off as a mob movie. Go.
Hey, what are you doing in here? What are you doing in my place? This is my establishment. This is my place. What are you doing in here? I don't know you. I don't know you from Bob. I don't know you from Jim. Who are you? Why are you here?
I was gonna answer all those questions, but I would just like to take a minute. Did you draw all of these cat pictures yourself in this room?
Don't look at my kitties, all right?
I'm
Those
just
are my
saying
kitties
that.
for my eyes and for the eyes of my customers, and I don't know you. So
Well,
who are you?
Well, I work for you. I drive you, but this is a room filled of like.
I've never
this
seen
is
you
like
before. You
a
drive
1
me?
hour.
I've never seen you
Yeah.
before.
Well, it's because you usually here. Let me.
Oh, hey, Mom, how you doing? Hey, good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah. No, I'm great. Yeah. So, real quick question. So I know this is kind of your business, right? Like the mob business, the killing people business, the eating trays of pasta. Yeah. I kind of don't want to do that anymore.
Why? It's a great job. It pays well. You got security. I mean, what could possibly go wrong working for the mob? There's no way that could end poorly.
Well, I watched 2 people die in front of me yesterday.
But I mean, neither of them was you, right?
And freeze. Now, you're a children's movie.
Hey.
Well,
Let's
I wanted to
count.
say one of them was my wife and one of them was my child, but
So 2 people died?
well, let's not. Wouldn't it be better if we said they went to sort of a farm?
Yeah, I mean, we could work with that. They could go to a farm.
Yeah, a guy in like a big purple like stuffed costume came up and
Yeah, that does not
took
sound
him
like
to
something
a
that would
farm.
haunt the nightmares of children for all time. No, let's do that. Let's go with that.
Did I not tell you that this job is haunting? Now I feel like you're finally listening to me.
I'm sorry, who are you again? Oh, hey, Marv, great to see you again. Every
I
time
wanna-
you turn around, I just forget.
Yeah, that's what my wife said before she died too.
Oh!
I want to go back to these cat drawings
Okay.
because there are a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
How did this start?
Well, I mean, I saw a cat. I grabbed a pencil, drew it. So we've got Glenn, we've got Edwin, we've got Marvin, we've got Eleanor, we've got Diana, we've got Boots, we've got Franklin, we've got Thomas, we've got Eleanor again. Different Eleanor? Funny enough, funny story. Can you imagine 2 cats named Eleanor? It just gets me every time. So we
That
had
is clever.
Eleanor, we have Dolores, and then, I mean, do you want me to keep going? Because I've got literally rows of them.
No, that's okay. I get it. You like cats.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty self-explanatory.
It is. I just don't understand why are all of them dressed as pirates?
Well, I mean, you could have a cat not dressed as a pirate,
That seems logical.
or you could have a cat dressed as a pirate. I mean, it seems pretty
And
obvious.
scene.
I agree. I think a cat dressed like a pirate is much more functional. Why
I
wouldn't
mean,
you?
you have the option between the two.
True.
Pirate.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yar.
That sounds like a great idea.
At least your accent was better than Katie's, Abe. So you got that. So.
I feel like those two characters,
to say the least.
I feel like you guys
related.
could get something going. There could be some sort of a romance there.
Right. There is definitely tension.
Improvise that right now.
No.
No buts?
No, that was the improv. I just saw her. No.
No.
For that much smoking, you know, he's got standards. I mean, he owns a club.
All right.
Let's
Moving on
move
to scene 3. Kimberly and Shane, are you ready?
Yes.
Kimberly, you are playing Dr. Peppenhauer, zoologist with a questionable love for primates, and you're guarded.
Okay.
Shane, you are playing Rod, skip to his friends, Rogers, who's a full-time dirt bike racer and part-time zoo employee. We're starting off in a monster film. And go.
Dr. Pepsi, I really gotta get on. I gotta get out of here because I gotta make it to my dirt track rehearsal.
Listen closely to me, Rod, or should I call you Skip? We have to collect
It's Mr.
all.
Rod Skip, actually.
Oh, okay, that's my mistake. That was a mistake on the forms. Mr. Rod Skip. We have to collect all of my little baby primates here and my plant clippings so they don't get crushed by the incoming giant monster. Do you understand me? Nod if you understand. No. Okay. All right. I'll collect them myself. That's fine, Rod Skip. You just stand there and look pretty, I guess.
Well, what? Incoming monster though. What?
Yes. Have you been watching the news? There's a monster coming from Japan. It looks like Reptar from the Rugrats.
I don't watch that propaganda. I just ride.
Propaganda.
I can't believe it. Facts aren't facts anymore. Now we have to talk about a giant monster. Rod Skip, let me be clear with you. If my primates die, a piece of me will die. Do you understand? No, once again, no. Okay. Go away. Go pull my car around, and I'm going to collect them all up in a bag, okay?
And freeze. You are now in an indie coming-of-age movie.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I don't understand why no one gets how much I love these primates. It's not hard. They're beautiful, and they love plants as much as I do. Dad, you of all people should get this. You love turtles.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, you just don't understand me. You don't get me, and you never will.
That went in a different direction. Holy shit. Okay. I don't want to see you with any boy except the boys from my dirt biking gang.
That's fine. I'm not interested in boys. I like monkeys. I guess we're in agreement.
Oh my God.
These liberals these days.
I just want to be a zoologist who has lots of monkeys. Dad, I don't care about your dirt bike gang.
And scene. Whew.
Woo!
That was dark.
Shane, you kind of look like one of those primates right now. You got the beard and everything, you know.
All those monkeys famous for their well-groomed beards.
Yep.
And hair and
And
bow
the hair.
ties.
Yeah.
I like that Reptar was coming. I think
Right?
that's
That was good.
exciting.
Right? I think we would have a
I think that's
licensing
something
problem.
I'm looking. I think that was. Yeah.
I wouldn't watch that one.
Fun funnily enough, he didn't come to the premiere.
I did like that all your monkeys were put into a bag.
Yeah.
I have
Yes.
I have
This tiny primate.
satchel.
An appropriate place to store your primates.
Like-
You know, in a
I gotta keep
bag.
them close. We're on the go. Reptar's coming. I'm a teenager who loves them. It makes sense to me. I don't know why no one else gets it.
Yeah, primate sad. We get it.
Everyone gets it, Kimberly. Everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're
All right.
uncomfortable, not because we don't understand.
Yeah.
We're just uncomfortable.
And I'm just agreeing with you because I want to move on. So here we go. So for our final game, we have a little something we like to call, even though none of us deserve it tonight,
How
doing
dare
it for the awards. Doing it for the awards. So since we are performers, we like attention and especially the accolades, which is why this game is all about the awards. So I'm going to call out a player, give them an appropriate award, and they get to create an award-worthy acceptance speech.
Oh, no.
Players, are you ready?
No.
Sure. Yeah.
Perfect. Here we go. The first award for Best Sound Design goes to Abraham Eifert for his work on the film Anastasia's Dumplings, the story of one woman's erotic journey through the culinary houses of Seattle.
Thank you so much. I want to thank God. I want to thank my wife. I want to thank Jim. You know which Jim. It was so important to me to truly capture what the sound of erotic dumplings would be like. We had to spend hours upon hours upon hours in the recording studio with, I do not think I would exaggerate if I said millions of dumplings and hundreds of naked humans just smooshing, rubbing, smashing, twisting, falling, and getting back up. And you know what? I think that this award and the final product speak for themselves. Thank you so much. And I will leave you with this.
No.
Okay. An afterthought, we should have had an orchestra playing. Oh well. The next prestigious award is for Best Portrayal of an Inanimate Object, and that goes to Sam Provenzano for her gripping performance as the cigarette that led a papacy, the Pope, astray in the Vatican's vices.
Oh no.
Thank you all. Thank you all. That's all I gotta say.
On to the very exciting Best On-Screen Kiss Award, and its winners Daniel Mothershed and Kimberly Destry for their portrayal of two mules fighting over a jar of peanut butter.
No, please go. You start.
When I first got this part, people said it couldn't be done. People said you can't get to that jar of peanut butter before his lips get to that jar of peanut butter. And what I'd like to say is, proved you wrong.
No, that is true. When I first took this role, a lot of people said to me, this shouldn't be done, and it shouldn't be done by you. And I think if my mom wants to know who was right, it's clearly me. The trick is to go method. And what I've found is if you keep your lips flat, the mule won't actually bite them. It'll just sort of gum around you. And it taught me a lot. And now I actually live in Vermont with this mule, and it's I'm the happiest I've ever been. So yeah.
Wow.
I think
Wow,
I'm confused
thank
about
you.
that movie.
I will say that at least one of you have a lot of experience playing an ass.
And we'll never know which one.
Oh, no,
I'm not saying.
It's definitely me. I did it for a whole summer outside in a field.
All right. The highly coveted award for the daintiest fart goes to Katie Campbell for her portrayal of Queen Elizabeth I in The Winds of Windsor.
I have so many people to thank, but I think I first have to thank my parents for teaching me how to fart and fart loud. And then I have to thank the brilliant director of The Winds of Windsor, Winston Waterworks, for teaching me to down those toots, really putting me through some intensive toot training, if you will, so that I could tone down the enormous farts my parents taught me to do into a dainty fart, which you are awarding me for tonight. Thank you. Have a good one.
That's wonderful. Renowned director, Mr. Waterworks. Yes.
Listening is hard.
What'd you say? And our final award of the evening goes to our newest member of the Digital Grid Players, Shane White, for best use of motion capture for his performance as Nermal in the animated film Garfield Cashes In.
Y'all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And all the kids out there, you just believe it. You believe in yourself. Listen to your teachers. You stay in school. And you smoke hella weed. Peace.
Oh, no.
Wow, that was amazing. And that about wraps it up for us again. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd love to hear from you. So send us your thoughts and comments and make sure you hit like and subscribe so you will be notified the next time we go live again. We will also be replaying this again on Facebook immediately following this broadcast, this stream, if you'd like to catch a quick rerun. And if you'd like to support the work we do here, hit the Venmo link below, and we will gladly take your money. So on behalf of the Digital Grid Players, I'm Stacey Campbell, and you've been watching the Greeley Station Theatre. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.